Hello everyone and welcome to my first devlog of Vanilja Kart. So what is Vanilja Kart? The idea started as a VR racing card game, but then I also decided to make it work on the traditional setup, so with a computer, just like a normal Steam game. So why Vanilja? What is that Vanilja thing? Well, it's actually my stepson stuffed animal, and I just wanted to use it, to make him laugh because for kids, it's always funny to see their own stuffed animal in a video game that they can control. I already toyed a bit with the idea and already had the model made in Blender. And so I was like, yeah, maybe I could try to make a video game out of it. And I thought that a VR racing card game could be nice. So that's what I'm going for right now. In the future, I would also like to, of course, add some more characters, but they would all be on the same theme of stuff that are close to us, to sentimentally. Like, for example, I also modeled already some other stuffed animals, and I was thinking that maybe I could also model or cat, and we're soon gonna get a dog, so maybe it could also make it to the game. We'll see. Let's not get the scope too big in the beginning, but that would be the idea. So why did I decide to make a devlog about it? Well, first of all, I heard that it works great as a motivation for yourself to make sure that you keep working on the game, and so that is something that is, I think, very important if I want to make it. But then also, of course, let's be honest, it's also quite a nice marketing strategy. If people get to know about the game on YouTube, then they will know that there is a game called Vanilja Kart when it comes out, if it comes out. But let's be optimistic and say when it comes out. But there is also another dimension that I wanted to explore doing this devlog. It's the educational purpose. I, for one, really enjoy watching other developers show their challenges and tell us about their solutions. And I thought that I could maybe do the same because I think it's very inspiring and it's also very nice to have some documentations on how to make a video game. My idea was to talk not only about the technology itself and the workflow, but also show some bits of code and explain why I decided to do that and not that. But enough with the blabbering now, and let me show you where I'm at right now. I don't have much. It's not a playable game, it's not a playable demo. It's more of a prototype, I would say, a very bare bone prototype. But I think it can still be very amusing to watch. So let's jump into that. So here you can see Vanilja greeting us in the main screen in her little cart. So let's jump right into it by clicking single player. So as you can see, it throws me directly onto a track. This is a prototyping track, and I can already drive. You can see Vanilja's little hands moving with the wheel. You can see the AI that is trying to go before me. They're actually quite good sometimes. I don't know why, but maybe I should dial it down a little bit. But as you can see, I can also put some objects already. So those chips bugs there, oh, the AI just put an object too. The chips bags there, they're actually the objects. So when you go through a chips bag, you get an object. And here I can use it. At the moment, I only have that pizza slice. Now, the idea of the pizza slice would be to slow down the opponents when they ride onto it, or if you drive onto it yourself, then you're also going to be slowed down. But this is the only object so far because I just want to prototype if I can get easily an object system there. And so yeah, I could. So I just press E and then I can use that object. You can see the UI there that tells me that I'm second one on my first lap. And you can see that the first player is -1, which is the one that is in front of me, and I'm -1, -4. -4, -1, sorry. Actually, the last number is the lap number of each player. The UI is a bit too small here because I actually developed on another machine. That machine is not that good for demoing. So as you can see now that I've gone to the second lap, you can see that I have a little 2 just under the second there, and also in my name there. So let's just go take a shortcut here so that I will get to be the first one. See, I'm first here, and then I'm gonna cheat a bit, and I'm gonna just go back there to get another lap, and you're gonna hear the little music of the last lap, which is also quite funny. So yeah, and now you can see that the music has a higher pitch. And yeah, about the AI, as you can see, it's not perfect. So for example, here we have 2 AIs that I don't even know how to got to be like that. But yeah, the problem is also that I'm not using arcade physics for the cards, which is maybe not the best thing to do. Usually, you want to have another realistic card physics for such a racing card game. So I will change that. It's in my backlog. But at the moment, I'm fine with this default physics-based vehicle, just for prototyping, you know. But once I implement more objects, and by the way, it says don't do anything right now, but once I will, then I will at the same time also modify the card physics, because now you can see they just went onto a pizza slice and nothing happened. But yeah, you can easily put them back on track like that, and everything continues. Now, if I complete this third lap, nothing happens at the moment. So this is just a prototyping track. So yeah, I can also start here the pause menu. As you can see, the music changes, everything stops, and I get resume, restart, or quit game. So let's go with quit game, and maybe I can. Okay, let's just ignore Godot having problems. So as you can see, I'm working with the Godot engine here. And if we just go here in 3D, you will see that menu there. So this is the main menu. I have the UI working, as you can see, as if it were an element of the scene, just like that. It's not a classic UI. And then I have another menu here. It's for multiplayer, but we're not going to see that in this video yet. It is already implemented. Of course, I don't think it's perfect yet, but we already have it working, so I can already have another card riding next to me. We'll see that in the next video, maybe. Maybe tell me in the comments what you're interested in, and so we'll go about it. So yeah, here you can see the idea is also to have a split screen. Online is the multiplayer, but I would really also like to have split screen, because in my opinion, that is something that is missing from nowadays games. And it is just so nice when you have, well, for example, I have my stepson, and it is so nice when I can play a video game with him. So this is something that I really want to have. But if you want to see what the track looks like, let's go into scenes, and then here proto track. This is the track there. So for the terrain, I use the H terrain add-on, as you can see here on the menu there. And then sorry. And then basically the road is just a path 3D on which I project CSG polygon. So there are really nice YouTube videos about that already on the internet. I really recommend you to check them. it feels like magic, you know. So yeah, here we have a track and also the terrain there. So we have little mountains there to not show that the terrain is not infinite. But basically, I could also drive there and just go off the map, which is maybe not the best thing to do, but it is still possible in this proto track. So yeah, I think that's about it for the demo. I hope you enjoyed the visuals and the style. If you have any comments, uh, let me know. As you can see, I already have some sort of developing prototype, but before publishing it anywhere, I would like to implement a certain set of features. Those features are single player, split screen, online multiplayer, VR, and then I would also like to add 5 characters, 5 tracks, and 5 items. After that, I think I can say I will have some sort of prototype that people can try out and tell me whether it is fun or not, and I can then iterate on that. At the moment, I already have single player working, also recently got online multiplayer working, and also VR. I didn't show multiplayer and VR here because the setup is a bit more complicated, but um, I will surely do it in another video. Regarding the characters and tracks and items, the items I don't have any really working yet. The pizza doesn't do anything; it just disappears when you drive on it. Characters, I have models for the other ones, but they're not implemented into the game yet. And then regarding the tracks, I only have the prototype track, which I do not count it as a real track. So I still have work to do on that front. But I think it will. It is possible that the scope doesn't seem too big, and let's see how it goes. All right. I think this is enough for a first devlog, and thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and have a good day.